Hey, welcome back in MAD 2040 Business Technology and Psychology Thinkcast. I would like to wish you a very happy new year. And today I'm gonna talk something very, very interesting. Like we all have New Year resolution, right? We know that we all think that in this year I'm gonna do great things, and we have motivation, we have resolution, etc. But what happens? Time pass away after 2 months in January, February, March, and then what happens? We just forget this resolution, and we again come back to the normal track of our life. So what I would say is motivation is instantaneous. Motivation, what we have is short duration. But motivation comes and motivation goes, right? But the habit what we have developed always remain with us. So in this thinkcast, I'm gonna talk about how to develop those successful habits. I'm not talking here, hey, listen, we got to work hard, we got to concentrate, we got to do exercise. This is a cliche, correct? Everyone talks about it. There are many books about it. That we got to do this, we got to, but no one really talks about how to do this, correct? So in this thinkcast, I'm going to talk about how. So let's see. Let's talk about our life, right? Life in our professional life, like there we must have balance, right? And this balance comes from three areas: from our health, from our family, and from our work. If there's an imbalance between these three elements, we can't be happy. You have very good family life, but work is not going well, you can't be happy. You have very good work life and family, but your health is not good, you can't be happy, right? So we got, in order to be successful, we got to maintain the balance in these all three areas: family, health, and work, right? And in order to do that, we must work every day to strengthen these areas. We got to be very productive at work. We got to be very joyful with family, and we got to have a good health. So now today, I'm going to tell you how to do that. Does it make sense to you? If it makes sense to you, just listen, please. If it not, you can stop this video, right? So let's talk about health. Health. For health, we know that exercise is very important, right? Now the question is, do you do exercise? Do you do it every day? I don't know. Maybe yes or maybe no, right? Because the point is, our brain is a neuroplastic. The brain is a neuroplastic. And neuroplastic means it changes the form. Maybe at this point of time, you don't feel to go to gym, you don't feel to go outside, it's a cold, you don't feel to go to run, because maybe your brain is configured something like this, right? Neurons are configured like this. But in order to develop that habit, we got to reconfigure our brain, and maybe that reconfiguration is something, maybe something like this. In the beginning it was like this, connection was like this, but now the connection is something like this, right? So the point of this, it takes time. The reconfiguration to set that biological clock in the different direction with different rhythm takes time. I give it a small example. Small example. Cold shower. Research shows that cold shower is very good for our body, because cold shower is strengthen our white blood corpuscles, which work as a defense mechanism for our body. And the cold shower helps to build that WBC, white blood corpuscles, etc. right? There's a research, and there's a guy in Holland who promote this cold shower therapy, right? 1 year, 2 years ago, I come from India, right? And India is a tropical country, it's a very hot country. I was very cold, like our cold was very like I was suffering from the cold. I always suffer from the cold, right? I feel much better in this in summertime than winter time, right? But what I did, I start taking cold shower. In the beginning it was very difficult, like you enter in a cold shower and it's you can't do it, right? But I started from 10 second. You enter in the shower, 10 second, you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you come out, right? And the next day again you do for 10 second, next day 10 second, and gradually today I'm at 10 minute. Even today the temperature outside here in Kamalumatsu is -2 degree, and I took cold shower. I feel very good about myself. Correct. I several times I use Peruvian earth, a trend, and I wear normal mask, everything, but I never get COVID. I feel very energetic. I feel like I feel very fresh from inside, and it's due to that cold shower. I built that habit, and now I have. In the beginning, it was very difficult, but in 2 years of time, it's perfectly normal for me, and I'm very happy for that. You see, many years ago, like I left sugar and salt, right? Sugar, like it's you could imagine, like how come it's very difficult for an Indian guy to leave sugar, like India, like sugar and salt, spices are the integral part of Indian cuisine, Indian drinks, right? In the beginning, it was very difficult. But now I drink coffee, I drink milk without sugar, right? And I made that analysis of these last 8 years. I left approximate 80 kilogram of sugar. If I do that calculation, 80 kilogram sugar. Can you beat it? Can you see what effect it could, what adverse effect it could have on my body? You see? So the point is this, my friend. Our human brain doesn't recognize the micro changes. It doesn't see the micro changes. But gradually these micro changes become macro. And 80 kilogram of sugar is a macro, it's not micro. You see? This is the habit building. Also, let's say in what happened in the army, these Navy SEAL, for first 6 months, first 1 year or 2 year, what happens every morning? You just how to call it? You just shine your belt. There's a buckle on your belt, steel buckle on your belt, and you polish it every day. And they say that one of the army soldier asked to his officer, "Hey, officer, every day I go out, this buckle is dirty, and I have to clean it every day. Cleaning is okay, but why I need to shine it? What's the reason? Why you tell me to shine it every day?" And then one day he answered, and listen carefully. He said, "Hey, listen, this is the habit development. It means that one day when we will assign you a task, we will assign you a mission critical task, and we give you the gun, AK-47 or carbine or any gun or rifle, and you go patrolling during nighttime, and you will come back. Maybe in that patrolling, maybe you pass through some how to call, some river, some dust, some forest, some muddy places, etc. And maybe the time you come back home, maybe your gun is a little bit dirty. Maybe inside that gun barrel something has entered, right? And next day maybe there is urgency, and you got to shoot. That time maybe your gun is not working because there is something inside the gun. You understand? So this is the habit. So And this habit, this buckle cleaning, would help you to clean that gun every day, even you come back from the night patrolling at 2 o'clock. You come back from the patrolling at night at 2 o'clock, you clean the gun, you polish the gun, you remove all dust, mud, debris from the barrel of the gun, make it clean, and make it completely ready to attack whenever it's needed. You understand the logic? It's again the habit building. So, big successful people are not very intelligent. No, how can be? We are the same people, but what they build during their lifetime is successful habit through persistence and perseverance. They build these habits, and then through these habits, their brain get reconfigured differently, and that subconsciously they act in a different way. Right. So this is my suggestion for you, like how to build that habit. Start with a small, start with small, right? And if you start building these habits, if you start building these habits, it will change your life. And another point is monitor. If something is not monitored, it cannot be improved. Monitor, develop an Excel file, and write down, hey, did I do the exercise today? Did I drink enough water today? Did I sleep 7 hours today? Did I go for, did I, etc., etc. I can show you mine. Just look at here. So listen, please. Listen, please. This ThinkCast is not the theory, it's the how. I'm gonna tell you the steps how to do this because I put in the practice. I'm gonna show you my desktop and then you'll see what I'm saying. Let me share with you my desktop, and here you would see, okay. Can you see this Excel file? Right? Can you see the Excel? In this Excel, you see, like I write here, what is my performance? Did I wake up at 5 o'clock? Went bed at 10:30. Strategic thinking, skill development, focus, listening, reading, courage and boldness, etc., etc. And I put it here when I wake up on time, when I didn't wake up on time, when I did and when I didn't did. It's when I didn't do. It's a 0 or 1, right? And this help you to really monitor. It help you to really measure your success, and then you are more happy. You are more focused. You have more self reliance, right? Because you know that what you are doing something very very concrete, something very very concrete, right? So uh, so uh, so 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 I wish you again very happy new year, and if you need my help in this habit building, you can write me in my thinkcast and we can talk like how to build that successful habit, because I have done it already and I'm doing it. I can learn something from you and you can learn something from me. Thank you very much once again to listen to this thinkcast. Goodbye.